rated so you can continue on. He says, Elijah, refuel. Because Elijah, your tank is running low. It's on E. Just like you when you're driving your car. I know some of us like to drive with our car on E. Some of us like to drive our car when the gas is almost finished and we like to take chances. But the truth of the matter is, at some point you've got to refuel. At some time you got to take a pit stop and go to the gas station and get gas back in your car so you can continue on. Because unless you refuel, your car will stop right then and there. Unless you refuel, you'll start from point A, but you won't make it to point B. Unless you refuel, you may make it one day, maybe two, but you won't make it three. And so unless we first rest in God, unless we then be refueled by God, we can't push through. And I'm so glad that the angel comes to Elijah. The angel represents God making provision for Elijah. The angel represents God and says that, Elijah, I didn't send somebody else to come and help you because all those other people I would have sent are simply resources. But Elijah, I'm coming to you because I'm the source. You don't need to tap into resources anymore. You need the source. You've been relying too long on your pastor to grow spiritually. You've got to do it on your own. You've been relying on other worship leaders so you can get what songs to sing and what ad-libs to say. No, it's time for you to grow in your own relationship with God. You don't need to depend on people for you to grow in God and for you to push through. You can rely on God. Because people can give you what they have as long as they still have it. But when they're all out, so are you. But if you tap into the source and not just the resources, your supply will never end. You'll never be on E. Though you may be overwhelmed, but you'll still be able to stand up again. And though you may feel overworked and beaten up, though you may feel afraid, you'll still rise again. You'll still rise again. God will give you the strength to push through.